Hey, it's Kevin Toffel with GigaOM. I'm here in the Grand Hyatt where I just got back from the BlackBerry 10 experience event. Very impressed by the event. I have to say that RIM, and they're now BlackBerry, has pulled out all the stops. I still wonder if there's enough here in this new BlackBerry 10 to get people to switch phones. In any case, that's a question I'll answer over time. What I have now is the Z10 phone. Let's take a look. I'm going to unbox it. We'll go through some of the specs. Here is our box from the BlackBerry experience. Z10. I barely opened this box. So let's see what we've got. Of course, everything's black, so it won't show up well on video, but there is the phone. It very much looks like an iPhone 5 to me, a little bit bigger, 4.2-inch display, 1280 by 768 resolution, nice high pixel count of 356 ppi. Let's see, I'll just go around the device real quick. It looks like we've got micro USB and mini HDMI here. Nothing on the bottom other than a place to pry off the back cover. We've got some controls here for volume. I know this one button works for voice actions. And up top we've got power and a microphone jack. On the screen then there's no buttons on the front. You're going to wake the device through gestures. We'll talk about that in a minute. This back has a nice soft cover. We've got a camera up here. This is an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera capable of 1080p HD video. There's an LED flash as well. Very soft, nice rounded cover. Feels really good in the hand. Let me just open up the device here so you can see. It's going to be a small removable battery. I think it's 1800 milliamp hours. We'll have to talk about battery life once I get my hands dirty with this thing. We've got micro SD card slot up to 32 gigabytes of storage. There's 16 internal, and then you've got your SIM card slot here. So, all right. Oh, NFC. We've got that right here built into the cover. Excuse me. Let's see what else is in the box. What's in here? There we go. All right. The papers I never look at. We've got a set of headphones here. A clip. I presume we could use those for calls as well. We've got the micro USB for charging. Oh, we've got one of the, reminds me of one of the older cases. Got a clip-on case, which I presume there's a magnet in here that will sleep the device. Looks nice. Here's our battery. Let me double check on the capacity. 1800 milliamp hours, 6.8 watt hours for those of you interested. So it's nice that it's removable. We've got some cards, we've got a cleaning cloth, we've got the USB charger. Looks good. I wonder if there's any charge on that battery. If there is, we can take a quick, whoops, I'm using an iPhone there. Here, oh, that's right. Compare the iPhone. iPhone 5 on the right, BlackBerry Z10 on the left. Thickness-wise, pretty close. Pretty close. There's a lot packed in here. This is nice. Just some other specs. This is 135 grams with the battery inside it. Again, it's a 4.2-inch IPS LCD display. 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is nice. I think the Playbook originally had 1. It has 16 gig of flash, as I had said. Dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor inside. And that front-facing camera is 2 megapixel. You can do 720p HD recording here. So, Bluetooth 4.0 is in there. We talked about NFC, dual band 802.11 ABGN, and it can be used as a mobile hotspot. I know some people ask me on Twitter. So that is, for sure, can be done. 4G LTE or HSPA, depending on, HSPA Plus, I should say, depending on your carrier. So, again, let me check and see if we get a charge here on this battery. I don't have a SIM card in here. Let's put the cover back on. Maybe it will boot up for us. It will. Here we go. I know that at the beginning there would be some gesture learning, and we were told that you can go back to that at any time. It's in the settings. You can go back and relearn all the gestures because there's a lot of off-screen swiping to move around through BlackBerry Flow, and so it may do that or ask me for account setup. So I'm not going to get too heavy into this, but at least you can get an idea what that screen looks like. Slowly booting. I believe it is a micro SIM, not a nano SIM. So if you have an iPhone 5 or recent iPhone, you're not going to be able to swap that in there, but I'll probably use this on Wi-Fi for a while at home. I would imagine the initial boot up is going to take longer than any other, so this to me is not concerning. Everything I saw was actually very snappy, very snappy. Alright, welcome to BlackBerry. Swipe left to continue. English. I can't do that. We're going to skip this because I don't know which any of these are. Oh, it's going to make me do it, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to go through the setup, unfortunately, because I don't have access to any of these Wi-Fi accounts. But in any case, let me just see from the side. IPS screen looks really good. Again, 1280 by 768 resolution. So far, I like what I see. I'm going to have some hands-on time with this. Those are my very first impressions, and we'll get a feel for how BB10 is on the Z10. Thanks.